Welcome back. Okay, 10 to 12 learners. Today we are going to deal with mathematics, statistics again. So what we are looking at today is statistics for 10th grade. So without wasting any further time, let's get into the question paper. They say that calculate the range of the data. The range of the data. Which data? This one. You see, you must calculate the range of this data. So this is our data. 5, 8, 15, 20, until 75. This is our data. And then you must calculate the range. You see, 1.1, calculate the range. So you come here and say 1.1. And then range, formula for range is equal to max minus mean. Or this is the formula for range. It's the max minus mean. You see? So which one is our max here? Max is how much? 75. 75 is our max because it's the biggest number. So 75 minus 5. Because 5 is our mean. It's the smallest number. And then when you take this one and minus this one, you will get 70. And then that's how you get the range, guys. 2 months. And then 1.2. Calculate the standard deviation of the data. 1.2. So guys, standard deviation, you have to use your calculator. Right? So on this one, you take your calculator, you see this kind of calculator, and then listen to me attentively. When you get this calculator, you will press mode. You see, mode setup. After pressing mode setup, you will go to start. Press start, and then from start you press number 1. It's written 1 minus VAR. You press it, and then it will give you a table like this. You see? And then when you get this table, you write your first number, which is 5. You say 5 equals 2, and then 8 equals 2, and then 15 equals 2, and then 20 equals 2, and then 25 equals 2, and then 27 equals 2, and then 31 equals 2, and then 36 equals 2, and then 75 equals 2. So guys, after saying equals 2, it will give you something like this. It is still the same table, just that the numbers go inside, you see. And then you will say equals 2, and then it won't give you any answer. It's just the same table as it is. So after doing that table, after filling all those numbers, you press AC, and then you will have nothing. And then after pressing AC, you press Shift, and then you press 1. It will give you some other options. And then you go to number 4, VAR, number 4. And then number 4, it will give you number 1, 2, 3, and 4. You go to number 3. Number 3 is the standard deviation. That's the sign for the standard deviation. And then you go to number 3. And then it will give you this thing. This is the sign for standard deviation. And when you get this thing, you say equals to, and then it will give you this. You see? So 19,558 is your answer, you see? And then we'll take this answer to what? You will round it off to the, you will round it off to 2 decimal places. How? On God. You will say, number 1.2, it will say equals to 19,56 because we took it to 2 decimal places. Simple. We get. Okay, guys. So here you must not forget to put the sign there. Let's do this. So you will say something like this. This equals to 19,56. Why are you putting this sign? Because this is the sign for standard deviation. And then you get the 2 marks. Simple. And then 1.3. 1.3. They say determine the median of the data. So the median, guys, the median is the middle number. You see, the middle number of the data. So here, what's our middle number? Okay, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have nine numbers. So our middle term, we only have one middle term because it's gonna be 4 and 4, and then only one number will be left. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we put this. So like this is like where we separate. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we put something like this. So our middle number is 25. Why are we saying it's 25? Because it's in the middle. Wow. It's four numbers this side, in the right hand side, and four numbers in the left hand side. And what's left in the middle? 25 is left in the middle. So 25 is our middle number. Therefore, our median is equal to 25. Okay? Because it's the middle number. Okay? And then 25, guys, median is Q2. We call it Q2. Wow. So we just say median equals 25. Wow. So Q2 is the sign for median 2. When we draw the box and whisker diagram, median is Q2. Wow. And then 1.4, determine the interquartile range of the data. 1.4, okay, and then interquartile range of the data. So interquartile range of the data is equals to Q3 minus Q1. Oh, so guys, okay guys, so how do we determine Q3 and Q1? Well, let's go. So Q1 equals to, so on Q1 guys, we go back here, wow, and then our first four numbers this side, we must find the middle term for these four numbers. Wow. So the middle term here is our Q1, and then the middle term here is our Q3. Wow. So you will say, what's our middle term here? Here we have four numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we do not have any middle term. So we'll take these two numbers and make them our middle term. Why? Because they are in the middle. You see? So you say Q1 equals to Q1 equals to 8 plus 15 over 2. Why are you dividing 2? Because there are two terms. So you divide with 2 because there are two terms. We took two terms. If here we only had three numbers, we were going to have only one term, which was going to be our Q1. So because we don't have one term, we have two terms. We must add both of them and divide by 2 to get what our Q1. So when you add this one, you divide by 2. It's 8. It's going to be 8 plus 15 and divide by 2. And it will give you 11.5. Therefore, Q1 equals to 11.5. And then Q3, you say equals to Q3, you come to this side. And then this side, you also have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers. So we take our middle terms, which are 31 and 36. So we say Q3 equals to 31 plus 36 over 2. And then we will add both of those numbers, 31 plus 36, and then it will give you 33, 5. This is how we find Q1 and Q3. And okay guys, and then after finding both your Q3 and Q1, you go back to your formula. Your formula is what? Q3 minus Q1. So you will say interquartile range equals to 33.5 minus 11.5. And then you will say equals to 33.5 minus 11.5. 33.5 minus 11.5, which will give you 22. 22. So this is our interquartile range, guys. Simple. And then we go to 1.5. So, guys, if there's something that you don't understand here, comment down below. I'll explain it in a different way, or I can find another question paper and then do another question paper, because If you don't understand this one, I can just do another question paper, guys. Because these things are easy. These things are easy, and on our term 3 mathematics test, we will write about statistics, and it has more than 20 marks. So we must get those 20 marks. Those are 3 marks. Wow. So if you do not understand anything, comment down below. I'll do another video with a different question paper and explain in a different way. Wow. In a more innovative way, so that you guys can understand. Okay, so guys, 1.5 are just to have these things, no? Pause that. Okay, guys, so like 1.5, they say that use the number line provided in the answer book to draw a whisker diagram for the data above. So I already drew a number line. Here's the number line. We must draw a what? A whisker diagram. So I used 5, 10, 20, 80, 40, 50, 50 until 80. Why? Because our smallest number is 5, and our largest number is 75. It's going to be here somewhere. Oh. And then our Q1, is 11.5. And then our Q2 is 25. And then our Q3 is 33.5. Wow. And then let's start with our mean. What's our mean? Our mean is 5. So you come into 5, you draw something like this. Wow. And then our max, our Q1 is 11.5. Q1 is 11.5. So it will be somewhere here. Wow. Here. 11.5. Yeah. And then you draw another line like this. And then you join them like this. Wow. And then Q2, like I said, guys, Q2 is median. So our median was 25. Wow. Q2 is 25. So you come here and then you draw another line like this, which is median. Wow. And then Q3 is 35, 33.5. It's gonna be here somewhere. 83.5, and then you also draw something like this. Wow. And then our max is 75. So you come to 75, you draw a line like this, and then you do this, you join them. Wow. And then you get them like this. And then you indicate mean Q1, Q2, Q3, and max. Wow. And then you get like your 4 marks. Actually, it's 5. And then you get your 5 marks. Simple as ABC, guys. And then number 1.6, we say that describe the skewness of the data. So guys, the skewness, it means that like which one is the longest? Like the longest side here. And here like the skewness is what? You say 1.6. You will say it's good. It's good to the right. Wow. Why? Because here's our line. Our long line is in the right. Wow. So it's good to the right. Wow. And then let's say maybe if this line was this side, if it was long this side, you were gonna say it's good to the left. Wow. So if your long line is in the left side, you say it's good to the left. If it's in the right side, like here, you say it's good to the right. Oh, so guys, this is the end of the video. If you like the video, please like, comment, and share the video with your family and friends and your classmates, guys, so that they will also pass them. And please subscribe, guys. And please subscribe. If this video helped you, please subscribe. See you in the next